Hi, everyone. My name is Andrew Sanford, and I wanted to give you a little background on what I'll be doing for the next while. Books and stories, whether they come from books or movies, plays, have a really amazing way, can make a really amazing impact in our lives, from being inspiring and comforting to inspirational and simply entertaining. And during this time, we're all feeling pretty stressed out, pretty overwhelmed. And so I wanted to be able to do something that that brings me a lot of joy in my life, and hopefully can bring other people some joy and some relief, and at least one happy, peaceful moment during their day. What I'll be doing, and I reached out on social media and got some feedback, is every weekday at noon Mountain Standard Time, which is 2 o'clock Eastern or -6 Greenwich. I'll be reading from a book for 30 minutes. Um, the book that we'll be starting off with is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And once we finish that, we will then move on to the Harry Potter series, starting with Sorcerer's Stone. So the books that we'll be reading are intended for anybody to be able to listen to, whether you are young or old, whether you are a child, a kid, or a parent, a single person, wherever you're at. We want to make sure that everybody is included, and this is something everybody can participate in. So with that, we'll get started. A couple of quick things before I head off. The first one is a question of, will I be saving these recordings? And the short answer is that no. I looked into some copyright laws, and while I believe that there's, under fair use, based on Stanford's website, I'm not a lawyer, but looking at it and learning what I can, it seems like there's a fair use. I could record them possibly under the fair use clauses. However, I don't want to open myself up to the possibility of a lawsuit. And so I'm just not going to record those. I am going to record them and I'm going to live stream them. And the hope is that you might be able to hear my wife and kids playing. My hope is that you'll just be able to join in and follow up and catch up with us each day. Really, the last thing is that right now is a really stressful time for most people in the world. A lot of us are feeling a lot of stress, a lot of fears being felt, and I just want to remind everybody, let's all be a little kinder, a little more compassionate to everybody that we interact with. We all need some extra love and compassion during this time. When people feel afraid or anxious, they don't always know how to handle those feelings, and so sometimes they do things that aren't necessarily appropriate. And so just make sure that if somebody acts out, let's all just be a little more compassionate. And on the flip side, let's all make an extra effort to be a little kinder in our interactions. And along with that, be sure to take care of your mental health. Mental health is always super important, but especially right now. So if you aren't already, consider reaching out and seeing a therapist. Most are now, or at least in the ones that I know, most of them are doing it online now. I myself see a therapist and have for a long time. Super, super helpful. Make sure that you're making an effort to get good sleep and to eat regularly. And doesn't necessarily, ideally it's healthy, but hey, I'm not eating very healthy, as you can see from my triple chin. But eating regularly really helps. So anyway, I hope that everybody who joins in on this live stream enjoys it. And final note for parents, everything that I'll be reading and doing is 100% kid-friendly. So we'll just be reading from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Harry Potter. At the beginning, we'll do a little summary of what we'd read the day before. So if you want to leave your kids watching the live stream for half an hour and take a little break, know that this is going to be safe content. So with that, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll leave my contact details below. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Monday, March 23rd at 12 o'clock noon Mountain Time. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. Take care.